song. Hey, it's Jake's, and there's two. Small town Jake's, and it's a small town Jake's
podcast.
Welcome
back to the Small Town Jake's podcast. And
welcome back, everybody. You just caught us jamming. I don't know. We just do that all the time.
Yeah,
it's just for fun.
I don't know if you've heard the other openings, but yeah, our CD will be coming out, dropping pretty soon. Do they still make CDs?
Can I hope so?
So, yeah, thank you everybody for coming back. We are here at the
Workshop Studios.
Thank you, Will, once again letting us use the studio.
My pleasure.
Yes. So we're gonna have a lot of really good podcasts coming out of here shortly, but right now it's just us, and we're rocking it. So
get in on the ground floor, guys.
Get on the ground floor. Workshop Studios. Yeah. So I think for this episode we're gonna do firsts.
First
this, first that.
All right.
Kind of
first beer opening of the podcast. Cheers, man.
Jinx, one of you guys owes the other a Coke. I'm just not sure who.
Oh man.
Well, you already owe me a beer from last time.
Well,
we'll figure that out later. Probably not on the podcast right now.
Last time left an imprint on me.
Literally.
Right there.
Like, it's still very fresh.
Yes, if you missed the last episode, there was a couple slaps that went around. Slap heard
I don't even
around the studio.
I didn't even know where it came from. Like, why were you so into slapping? Was it just like an idea that you got?
Yep, and it worked.
And you're like, I'm gonna run with this.
Watch the last podcast on YouTube. It worked. It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
The one in the end when Jake got me though, that was even funnier.
I felt so bad that it was like, I was like, wow, that was actually pretty hard. And I loved your reaction. like if you zoom in on his face, like right after we're supposed to end, but we just extend it further.
Yeah.
Like your right eye just like squinches it down a little bit, and you're like, that fucking
and then I break. Yeah. So yeah, watch the prior episodes. It's always better. So we want to go into like firsts, like first jobs, first cars, first time you were slapped in the face on a podcast.
Ooh, yeah. I got one for that.
Now I just feel like whenever I move, I shouldn't move my hands around a lot because I
think we
like
shared that in the last episode.
Yes, yeah. The last episode, first time we were slapped on a podcast. So,
both of us.
Yes.
Same day.
Yeah, first time on YouTube getting slapped. Probably not the last. So yeah, I was gonna go into.
Wow, that is actually true because it's on YouTube.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right. Yep.
Let's
real
see.
time.
What was your first car? First car you ever had?
I think it was a 90. No. Okay. My brother had a 91 Camry, and I had that for a short while, but then I think it got wrecked or it like blew up or something. And my first actual car was a Chevy Lumina.
Ooh, fancy.
White.
I don't even know what a Lumina is.
Is
it a sedan? Is it a van? Like,
it's got 4 doors, car.
Oh, you don't know either. Okay.
4 wheels and a bunch of windows.
It's a V6 in it. I was stoked on the V6 because you know how when young people were like, "Oh, for the thrill of it."
This was back before horrible car prices too, or horrible gas prices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But
so Chevy Lumina, huh?
Chevy Lumina, yeah. I felt like it looked like a cop car because there was actually like a fair amount of like authority type like guards, not quite police, that would use this type of car.
Yeah, I know the car you're talking about.
Yeah.
Whenever they were behind me, I was like, oh shit.
And I installed a PA on it I just remembered this just now. I put a little PA on it, and I could make like a few like noises, like it was like farm animals, and then like it was like weird horns.
Just pull up and scare the shit out of stoners at the park.
It also had the ice cream diddle.
The ice cream diddle?
Diddle, yeah.
Oh, the ditty.
Ditty.
He meant to say ditty.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Moving on from that. My first car.
Oh, hey, hold up. Before you get there, I do want to point out that they did use the Lumina as a police car in some jurisdictions. So
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
it's not as popular as like the Crown Vic, but
Yeah.
very
Look at
cop.
that.
That was the low
very
budget.
cop-like.
Yeah,
Low
very,
budget.
very cop.
Low
Oh
budget
yeah.
cop.
It's the off-brand version.
So
It's the off-brand
yeah.
cop. Yeah, I like
My
that.
first car was, well, I guess, my grandpa bought me and my brother, it's like an old 62 Maverick. It was green, it was a Ford Maverick, and when we were like 12 and 13, I think we had all these state roads behind our house. So he bought us this car, and our parents, they taught us how to drive when we were like 9 or 10 or whatever on the old back roads. And then when we were like 13, they gave us, or my grandpa bought us this car that we could just go and take on the back roads.
Okay.
And just go.
Could you
drive
paint a
around.
picture of what the back roads are?
Okay,
for...
so this is, the back roads. It's like 30 or 40 miles of these old logging roads that they turned into. It's all DNR land now and stuff. And so there's all
So
these
it's public
old,
land.
Yeah, but it's out like 20 miles out past town. No houses or anything anywhere nearby. Just
Right.
like these old roads that they used to, they have like gravel pits and stuff that they go back and
Yeah,
rarely
they're
use or
usually
whatever.
all like gravel road, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
single one of them.
No
pretty much.
pavement out there.
Sometimes just dirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
and generally not maintained, so you
No.
never know where you're going to come
Yeah.
across like a tree fall.
Exactly.
Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were 13. We had the chainsaw in the back of the.
Jesus.
Hey, you had to get through, right?
Hey, yeah.
But no, that was that was like me and my brother's car. It was, like he bought it for my brother or whatever because he was a year older than me. But like we both
really,
drove
yeah.
it.
You're
But my
both-
my first car was a 1962 Chevy Volkswagen Bug. Chevy
Nice.
Chevy Volkswagen. Why is Chevy? No, it's a
Chevy
Volkswagen. It was a
Volkswagen
Chevy Volkswagen. You should have seen it.
Yeah,
No, it was
it's a collab
American
they did
with
in
the
the back of the
German.
day.
It was amazing. It was only 62. No, it was a Volkswagen Bug. It was cherry red, and
Cherry red. You had
was
a
pretty
red?
awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
And that was my first
red
car.
coupe.
I was 15 when I bought it.
Air-cooled,
and
rear engine.
basically a Porsche.
Yeah, basically a
Porsche. And I could still barely fit in it. I was at 15. I was like this big.
They
But
were small cars.
It was
They
it
were
was,
small
it was pretty
cars.
awesome.
I grew up in two of them, so
Yeah.
I can relate. Although
Yeah,
I had to
it
shove
was-
myself in the back.
Yeah,
That's hard because
No,
you gotta
I used
like
to, my
contort.
my friends would
Yeah.
be like, yeah, we need to ride like 4 more people in the car. It's like, okay, we're gonna be fucking scraping rims then because 4 other dudes in that little tiny
It's
fucking
like
bug.
we're gonna have to get out and push
yeah.
uphill.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get us all of us up there.
And then after that, I went to I had a 1987 and a half Toyota MR2, so it was like like a little sports car kind of thing, like a little 2-seater, engine in the back,
mid-engine.
turbo, engine in
Yeah.
the back and stuff, and
This little
man.
air intakes over the top,
Yeah.
depending on what year and where they were like
Yeah.
real obvious. But
Oh, it was fast. And I got all my fast driving out that year. It's like 16 to 17. Overheated the head gaskets on a crazy hot day when the water pump went out. But that was a lot of fun.
can't happen on the Volkswagen.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, that was my first couple cars.
Man, the Lumina had some good power.
Yeah.
I would do a bad thing too, where I'd have it in neutral as an automatic, and I'd rev it up, and I'd just fucking drop it into low.
Like that was
or-
that you right
or-
there?
Yeah.
I don't know if the
yeah.
mics picked that up, but somebody just punched it.
Yeah, but but it was a V6 and it's actually pretty quick.
Yeah.
I was like,
my MR2 was a 4-banger. It was a 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
It had
Well, it's super light little car though.
and it was like that thing I could like pick it up. I could like pick up one side of it. It was so light. So it was like a little, as they call them, rice burner. I don't know if that's offensive now.
No, they still talk down to him like that.
I'd pull up next to these guys in town and stuff, and they'd like rev their engine at me, and I'd rev my engine, and they'd be like, like a little toy car, and I would just boom hit them off the right off the get go, and then just kill them, and then just like slow down and stop. And they just shake their heads as they drove by, like, "Wow, that was
They
not
like
faster than
did
I thought it
not
was."
think that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Did you ever put mods on it?
No, I didn't. There was a couple buttons in there that when
That you just pushed when you're like hyperdrive.
It looked like they looked like NOS buttons and stuff, but you'd push them in and you'd twist them, and then these compartments would come out because it was like a drug dealer had owned it a couple people before me. And so, like, the guy that I bought it from showed me, is like, yeah, you just push this button in, turn it, and then the, like, part of the dash would come out.
Oh, wow.
It was completely concealed,
secret,
and they had, like, oh, yeah, you can
put all your watches in
put
there.
a pound of cocaine in
like...
there or whatever. I'm like, well, all your watches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
sunglasses
it did have some mods like that, and then it had, like, it had these speakers in the back and stuff because the guy had taken the other speakers in the front and hollowed out the door so you could shove a bunch of drugs in the side.
Oh my god, this is
and on the other door, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you had an honest
I had an honest drug dealer's, like, prior drug dealer's car.
Oh my.
It's
on so many lists. They're like, there's a fucking car. And pull them over. Did you ever get pulled over in it?
Mm-mm.
Damn. Nice.
They could never catch me.
I got my first
No, never got
ticket was in the Lumina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was going
I
72 and a
till I was
55.
21.
Yeah, well, good job. I guess if I could go back, I would redo it where I drove better.
Yeah.
Because
well, if it makes you feel any better, my second ticket was 2 days after that first ticket, also for speeding.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. Heading out to Forks for a roofing job, and then heading back from Forks on after getting done with that roofing job.
Oh wow.
Did you lose money on the job?
Huh?
So did you end up losing money on the job?
Basically, yeah.
Oh man. I once got pulled over on my way back from lunch to work, and then
At Mervyn?
no, this was in Kent when I was living there. I was working at a cabinet shop, and I was coming back, and I got pulled over for speeding, and it was because I was late, and then I got the ticket. I fucking went like 2 more blocks, got pulled over for speeding again. And it was a motorcycle copy. It comes up, and I just pull up the ticket that I just got. I was like, I just got this, and just trying to get to work, please.
And he's like, well, here's another one.
He's like, slow down. I'm like, okay.
Can you look that way really quick? Whoa.
I need to get to work.
Yeah.
I thought, well, yeah. Really, realistically, if I would have been a few minutes late, it would have been no big deal. But I was like, when I was first, like, I was really hyper aware of, like, all the minutes that I was at work and the minutes that I was on
when
break.
you were younger. Were you working at Home Depot?
No, this was at a cabinet shop, but that I'm talking about. But I did work at Home Depot 2 years, 2 long years. No, it was fun. I had a good time. I was also a college student at the time. I was going to college for woodworking, so I'd spend 8 hours a day woodworking, and then I'd go and spend like another 4 hours or 6 hours working at Home Depot. And ending up
just telling people that you don't know what they're talking
giving
about,
people advice on how to fix their homes when I have had no experience other than just a small little pamphlet.
18 years old, like, no.
They're like, okay, this is where, this is the Drano's over here, like.
Yeah. Oh, you need the thingy that goes like this? I know.
Yeah. This is the wall of toilets.
I can't help. I think it's
wall of toilets.
I'm reminded of. I think it's a Ron Swanson bit, but he's like, "I know more than you." He goes into a hardware store and he's just like, "How can I help you?" He's like, "I know more than you," and just walks in the other direction,
right?
Which is probably true most of the time.
Basically, what it's like when I go into I go into Home Depot. They're like, "Oh, can I help you with anything?" It's like, "No, you cannot waste my time. Just tell me which aisle, is roughly, carpentry stuff or plumbing." Point me in that direction. I don't want your help with anything else.
Oh, how did we get to Home Depot from here?
Oh, yeah. How do we ever get to Home Depot? Every time. It's either Tom Hanks or
I was going to say, it's a Tom Hanks moment.
Fucking Tom Hanks or Home Depot. I swear to God, every fucking podcast.
Oh, I still haven't seen that new Tom Hanks movie coming out. When is it coming out? I think it's called, like, Finch or something. Have you seen the...
Cool. Well, not a real sponsor, so why don't we fucking move on?
Come on, Tom Hanks. But it's about a guy and his dog in the apocalypse, and he, like, has a robot, too. Oh. It's a futuristic
he's a dog and a robot?
Yeah.
God.
I mean...
Sounds pretty good.
Like too much work.
Sounds pretty good. It's like I Am Legend, but a little bit...
But with Tom Hanks.
A little bit more, like... I kind of feel at home.
Yeah. I feel so comfortable around you, Tom Hanks. So, do we want to go? You got anything else about cars? First cars.
I also got my first accident with my first car. Rear-ended somebody, broke the front bumper. Dad got super pissed. Shot-putted a 5-gallon bucket of water, like 20 feet. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
I before I even got my license, was my first accident. Deer jumped out in front of me. I had to hit the deer and put it in the ditch. I was with my high school girlfriend.
Hold on. Did you just say you hit a deer?
Yeah, and then put the car in the ditch. I've hit multiple deer.
Dude, yeah. I've hit zero deer.
Really?
Zero deer. Well, I live on Deer Park. All right, I grew up on it.
There's more deer out in Joyce than there are in Deer Park. Fuck you.
Deer
Park for its name.
Your deer are really big and tall.
Yeah.
They're
those are elk.
Oh, all right. Yeah. They are huge. When you don't see them all the time, you forget how big.
Back and forth from my buddy's house when I was 15, and my parents used to let me just drive on the back roads to my buddy's house. And my dad had gotten in an accident or something, and so the whole left side of the truck was fucked up. And then I put it in on the right side, up against the ditch went down and then came straight up like this.
Mm-hmm.
So he had already fucked up the whole left side, and then I fucked up the whole right side.
Oh my!
My brother had to come down in his truck and shit and pull me out and everything. My dad wasn't stoked about that. He's, the left side's already so fucked up, and now the whole right side's fucked up.
It's all fucked up.
But whatever. I mean, whatever. It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. And I hadn't really been in a wreck since then.
Oh, good.
That I can think of. Well, no, my truck. No, somebody ran me off the road going around the lake 6 months ago.
Oh,
That's what happened to the Titan.
Yeah.
That's why I have to get a new
the
fucking
deer.
car.
Also, the culprit.
Mm-hmm.
Those damn deer.
Well, the deer jumped out in front of the guy, and he had to cross the center line. Or he had the choice of crossing the center line or driving into the lake. He chose cross the center line. I put my truck in the ditch.
We need to fund a state-funded deer training program where they stop running in the damn road.
Yeah, and
they jump over the road. We give them ramps, and they have to jump the gap. It'd be pretty cool.
They have to, yeah. I'd sit there and watch that. Actually.
Dude, they can't even read the deer crossing.
Make it, and then just.
They can't even read the deer crossing signs. They're not going to listen to your fucking training.
I know. It's like, why did you choose right here for the crossing? This is a bad spot for
your
the crossing.
sign's like a half a mile back, douchebag. Get with it, deer.
Like if they painted deer crosswalks on the road, it would solve all of the problems, right?
Yeah.
That would just fix it.
Bucks for deers.
I'm
going to raise money for
Bucks
people.
For deers.
They get hit by.
That's
deer.
funny. I apologize. I was late to that one.
No, I'm sure that everybody's probably a little late on that one and probably shouldn't even have come.
Oh,
into
come
it.
on! Don't hate on yourself like that. You're the winner.
We bring Jake's up in this podcast.
Yeah, this is a positive.
Don't bring him down.
Jake podcast.
Jake supporting other Jakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go into you chosen? Oh, first near-death experience.
Scary. Near death. Like that's.
How
I was riding on my motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
And I was going down a gravel road with my cousin. Oftentimes, I was like, I remember. I'm not gonna go into that right now. We're talking about the near death. Yeah. This weekend was a great weekend out in Leavenworth. So I was riding the back roads of
Taking it down now.
Leavenworth, Wenatchee area, like Lake Wenatchee or something like that. And so we're driving these back roads. My cousin's got his motorcycle. I've got mine, the Honda Fat Cat, and we're just cooking through on the road. We rode it a few times, so we kind of knew the corners and everything. And there was like nobody there. We'd never seen a vehicle the whole entire time that we were there in these back roads. So we were just like kind of going fast. We're like carving in the corners, like
yeah.
As one does. Yes. Okay. And a sharp corner came up, and I could not turn fast enough. And it was one of those roads that was kind of on a cliffside, and I immediately knew, like, since I'd run the road, I was like, this is the worst spot I could go off at, because it's just like boulders down there and trees.
Death. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just death. Yeah. And it happened so fast, and I was going pretty quick. So I kind of fell off the road, and it was more of a blur, and I'm like hitting all of my brakes down, just downshifting and everything.
Sliding out.
And not quite sliding out at that point. It was almost like I felt like I was going to sail off the road.
Yeah.
Like just.
Fuck this one up.
But so I finally kind of closed my eyes, gripping all the brakes and coming to a stop, and opening my eyes and looking down, and I'm on the side of the road, down a little bit, but there's these two rocks that are coming out of the dirt, and both my wheels are sitting on these two rocks.
Wow.
And literally, we left the bike there until we could get my dad and uncle there to pull the bike out, because it was gonna fall if it went anywhere else.
Yeah, just barely hanging.
I couldn't believe it, and I was like, I thank Jesus right there. I was like, oh God,
thank you, Jesus.
It's I should be dead right now.
Some Italian job shit right there.
Yeah. My first near-death experience, I was really young. I was 5, and I was randomly enough, I was teaching the kid next door, who was 4, how to cross the road properly.
Oh shit!
I was like, you look this way, you look that way. You listen for cars. Okay, then you look this way, okay, and now you cross, and I started to cross the road, and this fucking guy just comes flying around this corner, blind corner, and he's just hauling ass. And he's like, I remember he was in a Volkswagen Bug. It wasn't the same one I bought. But,
wow.
He comes flying around the corner and like screeches to a halt and like taps me, and I like boom, like fell over onto his hood, like, oh. And I just remember him being like, get the fuck off the car, kid. And we got off the car, and then all of a sudden, like, he peels out and just drives away. And then 3 fucking cop cars, like, a minute later, come screaming around the corner, and they're following him. He had, like, just robbed someplace or some shit, and they were, like, chasing him down.
Holy
And it just happened to be when I'm teaching this other kid who's, like, a year younger than me. This is how we cross the road. And I almost got hit, and then it happened to be in the middle of a high-speed chase. So that was the first time that I had a near-death experience.
Oh my god!
There's a lot of other ones, but yeah, it started out early, like 5.
5.
Yeah, it was down 4 seasons.
The furthest memory I've got back was when I was 4, and I jump kicked my brother in the stomach. I stood up on an end table. And I Mortal Kombated, like, flying jump kicked him. And that was my earliest memory.
Well, you want to go to earliest memories. Mine was, like, 4. It was at that same house. I'm going to embarrass myself a lot here. But so we had this electric fence right next to the house. Right in our property bordered some, like, cow fields. And so there was an electric fence next door, like right at the edge of the property, right at the edge of the lawn. And so I used to go and test it with here's a stick. Touch it with a stick. Oh, okay, got a little zap. Take out my, like my cap gun or whatever, my little, Red Ryder or, whatever, my little BB gun.
Yeah.
And touch that with the metal. Oh, shit. Okay, and then I would test all these different things to see what I get a jolt from.
Oh, little scientist Jake.
And then I decided to piss on it.
Oh, man. The quintessential never
Does this work? Yes. Okay, so the stream will break a lot, but if you have a steady enough stream, it will zap you in the dick. And I zapped myself in the dick on the electric fence. And that was one of my first memories, vivid memories of just like falling down after it happened, and just like, my little tiny wiener, no,
no, ouch, ouchies.
So that's how I learned about electricity at a very young age. Embarrassed myself on YouTube and Spotify forever.
Well, I plugged.
I don't care.
I found a plug that. It was a plug. It was just like a pigtail, right? So then there's 3 open wires. So I just plugged the thing into the wall, and I just started touching wires.
This is gonna
Eeny,
work out.
meeny,
miny. Yeah.
And
that's the one right there.
Oh yeah, I felt that shock. I was like, whoa, okay, we don't do that.
Yeah.
That's why we don't do that. Like, I was articulating this, like, when I was very young, like, that's not a good thing to do.
Yeah, that was like when I zapped my dick, too. No, we don't do that anymore.
Sorry, just...
I have to say, it didn't have an adverse effect.
I'm just like, there's just scrolling of jokes in my mind. Just like, but seriously, that's your first memory?
I was like 4 years old, yeah.
Wow.
It was like one of the first, yeah. That and stepping on a bunch of fucking rusty nails when I was like 4 or 5.
Ooh.
And then not telling my parents because I just learned about tetanus and I didn't want to get the shots.
Oh my gosh.
I was like at the neighbor's house walking through some tall grass, and I was barefoot and I stepped. There was like a board with these old rusty nails sticking out of the top, and I stepped onto a nail.
Which is how you always should store old
Hey, I pulled things out of the woodpile behind your shop, so you got to watch that shit.
And I didn't have shoes, and I stepped onto this rusty nail, and I was like, oh god, and I stepped back and I stepped onto another rusty nail. And then I was like, oh God. And then I moved my foot and stepped forward, and I stepped onto another nail. And I was just like, oh, and I just jumped to the side. And like I come home with these like bloody.
It's like a hitting the rake moment, or
yeah. And turn around, there's another rake. And turn around, there's another fucking rake. Except for his rusty nails. And then I went and like I cleaned myself up as best as I could, and then I had to like keep my wounds from my parents.
Yeah, you eat like a stigmata.
Yeah.
Yep.
You had nail holes through both your feet.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
I had to bandage them and stuff without my parents knowing.
I stepped on a nail once.
I cleaned them out and yeah.
And yeah, it just is.
My parents still don't know that story till today.
Wow.
So is your tetanus up to date now?
No, I don't know.
I bet mine's not.
I probably had
how many years
was
it? Oh, I'm sure yours is. Yeah.
Yeah. I know when mine is.
Yeah. You're just given the hazards of the job. I mean,
hazards of the job. Yeah.
That was 30 years ago. I'm sure I've had tetanus shots since then.
Yeah, they're like every 10 years.
But have you though? Because 10 years. I haven't had one since like high school, so I'm out.
You should get it.
I guess.
Lockjaw's real.
Is that what's wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we're done with cars, near-death experiences.
First tetanus shots.
First tetanus shots that maybe should have happened. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Does tetanus affect your fucking mental faculties?
Yeah, I like how this is like a health reminder. Get your tetanus shot.
When you step on rusty nails,
it's not that bad.
You guys are providing a valuable service. I mean, you should recommend prostate exams.
All the kids
compared to COVID shot, it's fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry about COVID, but definitely get your tetanus shot. Like,
yeah. Go get your prostate checked. All you dudes and gals.
We're not technically due yet.
I mean, I don't know.
We're not due.
We're not due yet, but.
Did your doctor tell you that you were due?
What? That was like 10 years ago.
And how many times have you done it since?
What?
You got to stay on top of this shit.
No, this is what? Okay, I need to talk to my doctor.
Actually, I'm going to look this up.
I think you
might be
should
giving
not
bad
talk
advice.
to your doctor ever anymore.
Well, I see him every time I go to Safeway because he lives right over by the garbage cans.
Oh, right. Okay, that explains why he's in your butt all the time.
Ah, shit.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, 40. Guys, 40.
40?
Yeah, 40. We got a couple years. But it's coming.
Only if he does it right. Okay. On that note, I think it's about time to take a break.
Yeah, sure.
I just showed him a dick pic.
Yeah, and that was my reaction. Yeah, sure.
Cool. All right, so we're going to take a little break.
Do a break?
And we'll be back right after Jake is not disgusted.
Or slapped.
Or slightly aroused.
Okay, I'm glad we're not doing that.
Now we've got the clap.
Small town Jake's has got the clap. Clap, clap. Oh, good job. Welcome back. We're from our break. I know it wasn't long for you.
You guys just turned all my lights off.
Also, we don't.
The clapper.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Clap on, clap off.
Okay.
Come on. I thought that joke was going to go.
Back on.
No. Okay, now we're good.
Are they back on?
Also, we don't have the clap. Just verifying that we at least verifying for me. Going back into firsts.
Oh yeah, host man.
And this is gonna be oh shit.
Going back to first.
Coming back up. All right.
Resituate that bad boy.
Oh, there we go.
That mic stand costs $20, man.
Yeah. $20 is a lot nowadays.
It's true.
So, back into it. We don't have the clap once again. We were gonna
or the clapper.
We were gonna talk about randomly enough Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's coming.
Right after explaining.
Getting romantic.
And that's a segue.
Yes.
That's how you do a segue. Just so you know.
So you make me awkward. That's the part that.
Oh, okay.
Is when this segment. That's a good.
No, you're awkward because you chose to be awkward. You could have just, you could have yes-anded me. And
yeah. Okay.
That was good.
Okay. I should have done that to begin with, I guess.
We're learning every day.
So Valentine's Day is coming up shortly. Quickly.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be here before you know it.
I don't know when this is coming out. When we're recording
Oh,
it either.
you're gonna ask me on the spot? Yeah, I don't know, but
yeah,
in general.
So, anyways, happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
This episode comes out next week. Oh shit. For the thumbnail, dude.
Oh. Yes. And we take time out of the podcast just for the thumbnail. That probably didn't even work out, and we probably wouldn't use it.
I think it comes out on February 2nd.
Close enough.
Maybe.
All right.
Whatever.
It's in February. Early February is when this episode will be happening.
Well,
I thought I looked it up right before. Whatever.
Who cares? February.
You know how
Valentine's,
professional
yes.
we are about this.
Yeah.
We've got it dialed in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's usually my thing that I'm loosely researching and going, oh yeah, I know.
Sometimes you get it right. So you wanted to go into what was it? First romantic gestures or first kiss?
Yeah.
Tell me about little romantic Jake Wilson.
Little romantic Jake. Oh jeez. I don't,
you don't have
really
to name
have
names if you don't want to.
I'm not gonna.
What happened on Valentine's?
My very first romantic gesture. I'm gonna change it to my very first me trying to get somebody else's attention thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Romantic
which
gesture.
is on the playground.
Okay.
We're gonna find
Right.
out if Jake got game.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I got game. I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me more about that game.
So the game is all the girls take off their jackets and they put them underneath this one tree. So what I do is I go and I take the girl's jacket that I like.
All right.
And I go, oh, I got your jacket. Jake's got your jacket.
How'd she not fall in love with you?
Well, I ran away when she was like, came to get the jacket. And,
as one does.
Yeah, so All-Star First Moves by Jake. Doing the old jacket steal.
I'm gonna try that.
At least
I'm gonna
engage.
We should try that.
I'm already imagining. Right. I'm already imagining how easy
to a girl
just,
and just take her
just
jacket,
stealing
and then
her
just
things on a
hey.
in a public space. Nothing will go wrong.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
And then just kind of run away a little bit, and then when she comes running over, she's like, "Give me my jacket, asshole!"
And then you run. You run. You just run.
Yeah. Did you bring it back to her eventually?
Yes. I was being playful, and then I talked to her. I was able to
So then we need to come back, give her back her jacket, and be like,
and then
what's up?
And then she's gonna be like all like.
I guess we didn't get the finish to the story. How did it turn out?
How did it turn out?
We got way ahead of
No,
ourselves.
that was actually on to a crush that I crushed on for like 6-7 years.
Ooh, those are big ones. Those are, at that time in your life, that's like your whole life.
Yeah, but I never would engage. I would just be like, we could be on the what?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's way too good for me. Way too good for me. I was like, nope, no, I can't.
So back to the jacket thing. Did she
Right.
reciprocate? Did she steal your jacket?
God, I hope so. No.
She was just pissed off that you took the jacket.
This was one day on the playground. I can't remember the next day. But
Well,
what happened?
Me and Will are still going to tell
what happened is I got to talk to all the girls,
right?
and cause they're all together, and I got to have an interaction with a whole pack of girls, and I kind of liked it.
That's a thing. You realize that you realize that just the act of doing that was fulfilling.
Yeah. You were brave enough to steal that girl's jacket and then be able to talk to the other girls. I'm so proud of you.
And
then how old is that?
That was Third grade, so what would that be? Like 90...
7 or 8 or something.
95.
6.
Yeah.
7, 8.
Young. Started young. Like... You start out with Neganum, and then all of a sudden there... No. That's the wrong... No. You just gotta be a sweet man.
Yeah, no, I was also totally a player and a baller all throughout early elementary school.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, it was just,
He was a cool dude.
Here and there and whatever. You can, you want to borrow my
Disc man?
What? Tearaway pants? Your basketball shorts?
You want to borrow my jacket? I had the was the light blue.
So you guys
Charlotte,
have the
Charlotte
same
Hornets.
move?
You want to borrow my Charlotte Hornets?
But in reverse?
Jacket?
The Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, in
you
reverse.
have that one?
I had the light blue Charlotte Hornets. You'd be like, baby, you want to fucking borrow my?
That was such a popular jacket.
Like it was, they were puffy, right? Like
they were puffy and they had like the thing in the middle.
They're like satin or.
But
like
legitimately, your move is just his in reverse.
It was mine.
You give your jacket. He took her jacket.
Yeah,
right.
But the thing is, it worked out for me.
Childhood game. It's all about.
So stealing is not as effective at wooing women as opposed to giving gifts or lending.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I think that's self-explanatory.
It's good. My jacket.
A lot of girls wore that Charlotte Hornets jacket.
I'm just kidding. That jacket got around.
He fucking probably went to bed with you too. You're like, oh, Susie.
Hey, that was a good fucking jacket.
I thought we were gonna name names.
That's an arbitrary name that isn't connected to anybody that I know or he knows.
We were just about to go in. First girlfriend, Susie. You fucking piece of shit. You said you weren't gonna.
Oh no. Oh. I always do this.
No, my first girlfriend was not Susie.
Yeah.
I'm going to know who this person is, aren't I?
Person, huh?
I'm going to know who this person is, aren't I?
Oh, what, my first girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we're not doing that.
Am I?
I had to know. That was just a random.
You're not going to give it away. Do I? Do I know?
Yeah.
You don't got to say, but do I know?
Huh?
Do I know this person? You don't got to say who it is.
I guess, okay.
You don't got to say who it is.
What do you say, like, girlfriend is like the first girl that like you kissed, or like girlfriend on the playground holding your hand?
Oh, dude,
playground holding your hand is right there. I mean, back then, holding hands was all you needed.
Yeah,
that was Facebook official equivalent.
Yeah,
shit.
If you held hands on a public place, that was like on your wall. We were in a couple.
Yeah, I guess we're not going to name names. So girl named L.
Okay.
First,
we'll call her.
Yeah.
We don't.
Well, that's great.
Do you not want to name names, or is it
just
keeping it?
Okay,
that's
fair.
He didn't want to name names.
So guide me through the relationship. Did you? How long did you guys go out?
It wasn't
really
steady. The play
boyfriend girlfriend.
I don't fucking know. This was third grade.
All right.
Okay.
I was just wondering.
Third or
you brought it up.
I didn't. I brought it up as a joke.
Oh,
I didn't think we were going to go into it. This wasn't a topic, but
I thought it was a topic.
Yeah. Okay. Who's your fucking first girlfriend?
You didn't even tell yours.
What about who's the first girl you kissed? You name that? I will. Her name was Dee Dee.
Oh. I'll just say K.
I'm not even. Her name was Dee Dee, so I'm not like. I'm not hiding her name or anything. Her name was Dee Dee.
Mine was named K. It wasn't her name, but it was.
No, I was not dropping names.
Right.
Will.
Who
was your first kiss?
I love how.
Tell me her first and last name.
I love how embarrassed he is.
I will.
Now.
No, I will.
Want to know where her family grew up. Will.
He's squirming.
Oh, see, I don't care at all. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. This is just things that happens to children.
All right. This is what happened with my first girlfriend.
Emily Blunt.
We agreed that we were.
Oh yeah, that's fair. She's not going to listen to the podcast.
Oh wow.
You know, it's like before she got famous. Phil's like,
can't handle.
It's the same name, guys. That's all. It's literally just the same name. No, for real.
PSA.
Do you not remember her?
No.
Oh, you probably wouldn't. She was only in my class for a little while.
No. I feel like he's lying.
It's not the
Jennifer.
That's literally
Lawrence.
her name.
It's,
you know what? I didn't even realize.
Glenn or Jennifer Lawrence?
No, you know what? I
can't
didn't
remember.
even realize till now that they shared the name. But for real.
You didn't realize it till right now, huh? Okay.
We got yearbooks, man.
All right,
I'll fucking show you.
Louise was the girl I was talking about.
Oh.
So, boom.
Yeah. So I did know who you were talking about. We've already didn't she already come up on
You
the
said
podcast?
you did.
So
no, I asked.
So you guys,
that was it.
You guys held hands.
Yeah.
Big freaking whoop.
Yeah. First kiss. First kiss. How old?
First kiss.
I was.
Oh. All right. Mr. Grew Up Fast.
All of that over holding hands, everyone. All of that over holding hands.
Yeah.
I don't want to say.
Come on.
What?
Colby. That's basically.
Is that what you wanted? All right.
I feel like we're doing therapy right now.
Oh,
like if it's this hard to talk about
just
early
really
developmental
yeah.
experiences,
no, it hurts so much.
I just didn't think this was the path we were going to go down.
Right? Well,
Did you not when the topic was first
Okay.
girlfriends and first dates and things, you didn't think this was going to be how it went?
Well, we were gonna maybe end on that.
Okay. So let's fast forward to elementary Valentine's Day. Do you remember giving out Valentine's Day
to every single
to
person
every
in the
kid in the
class?
class, even your guy
Fucking Phil. Sitting over here.
Phil. He's like Phil. I've still got every single one of
dude,
those.
You're writing it. It's like, dude, I had to send one to everyone.
Here's a Snickers. I know it's your favorite.
I didn't actually want you to be my Valentine.
Let's
hang out at recess.
It's 3 pats on the back for I'm not gay, right?
And 2 Snickers in here because you're a cool dude.
So stolen jacket.
Yeah,
girl.
but no. I was gonna say, then there was always that one girl that you give regular Valentine's to everybody else, and there was that one girl that you'd be like,
this one's special.
So here's the thing.
For you.
I want to tell you something.
It's filled with glitter. And
This
it's
is
gonna
one
get
of those,
everywhere.
This is one of those crazy universal things that everybody did, but no one ever talked about. So you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who can't at least identify with the story. Because yes, we all did that shit.
Everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Even the girls, they would do. It's
And the teachers who handed all this shit out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It'd
They just got to know everything.
Normal, and then one guy would get a fancy.
A bunch of but you could tell then you could tell who was into who as this adult observer watching children be coy about how they express their emotions. It's just
dude, I read some of my early stuff and it is terrible. My early stuff is so bad. So bad.
I thought young Jake had game.
Oh yeah. Okay, so jacket girl. Right.
Right. No. Yeah.
Whoa.
So
maybe we would call her Jacket Girl.
So jacket girl.
I think it's fine.
Valentine's Day comes around.
Jacket woman.
And I remember the specific.
Now.
I had a motocross themed Valentine's Day pack. So everything were puns and stuff for motocross.
You really rev my engine.
Right. But
that's actually too risque for kids. I'm sure
it wasn't that, but it was. I remember.
You're as hot as my exhaust, baby.
Pump the brakes. You're moving too fast.
It's
we should change gears. Whoa! What are we? Who bought you these? Who bought you these fucking? That's disgusting.
This one just says "stick it in my tailpipe." I don't think we can send these to school.
Oh my god!
Rip it and fucking ride it. I don't know what that even. What?
What do kids want?
Okay, I'm sorry. So you had these very cute little motorcycle Valentines. Just tell me about it.
And the one I gave to her was, here's the tagline: "There's no putting brakes on us." Right.
I love that was the
one.
best one out of all the ones
I'm so
that
glad.
I've heard so far.
I am so glad we riffed on so many of those.
Okay,
Because we didn't
That's why I
know that
let
was.
you.
Yeah,
That's why I let you.
We didn't know that was coming at all, and oh my goodness, that's the
Oh
best.
yeah. And I said,
Watch
I
out,
said,
honey.
"Jacket girl." It's good.
So he looked her in the eyes. Jacket girl.
Wait, you were with Jacket Girl too? Was you wearing my jacket?
It wasn't your jacket. I swear.
Dude.
It was the '93 Bulls jacket. Like it was the red and black one in the.
That was a good one. I remember.
I remember a
93 Bulls
Raptors
girl.
jacket.
Yes.
That's what I remember.
I had a jacket that was the aviator jacket, and on the inside was like maps on the inside of your.
How old,
Jacket.
Oh,
That
the
was like
liner.
the-
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
old
the
school.
little.
how old was that?
That was like same like third, fourth grade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to
So you did have game.
Week.
Just
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean.
you know, all jacket
I was
based.
like, I was little Tom Cruise in my little aviator jacket. Like, hey.
Seems like you're a little more Tom
I have
Hanks.
got to step up my jacket game. Apparently, I
here's
did
a
not
map-
know.
Here's a map to my heart. Hey. Open it up.
Yet.
I'm lost. Can you help me find myself?
Oh, that sounds like a
So many
horrible,
map-based pickup lines.
horrible Valentine's Day.
My compass is pointing north.
Anywhere I point is north.
I could be heading
I have
south.
come. I am from the future. I have come to read your maps.
So,
I'm from the
okay.
future of map readers.
So, first kiss.
First kiss.
First kiss.
Cube 93 dance.
Oh,
It was
around.
It was
what
a
age?
middle
What
school.
age? Paint me a picture. The music's bumping.
Gosh, you know,
Outkast-
it's
Outkast
it's
is
seventh
playing.
grade. You know, I've
It's so,
worked up the
so
nerve
fresh
to
and
actually
so
like
clean is playing in the background.
and
So fresh and
there's
so clean.
clean. Return of the Mac.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
was saying. So Return of the
the-
Cube.
yes,
Yeah, that's what I was
okay.
saying.
I listened to that song, by the way, and like I totally remember it. So I started like actually queuing it up like on like Spotify and stuff. I was like, "Return of the Mac." I've been singing it for like since the last episode.
So at the
So
Cube
yeah,
dance.
Cube 93 dance, and finally get a time where I can like do the whole move where I'm going from shoulders, full arm length, slow dance, to
Oh.
more of a hugging, lower back, buddy.
Oh,
Get me.
man.
And then that's when it happened. It was we
Boom.
just
You
started
leaned
making
in
out.
and- oh shit!
And it was for a long time, and then a chaperone broke us up. But
He's like, put that thing
he's
away.
like, "You're come on, you got." I think they said something like, "Okay, you got to get some air."
Yeah, like you were sent to the corner like a boxer between rounds. Like, all right, separate. Bell rung.
We were
Walk it
just
off,
like,
buddy,
we were
walk
like,
it
that
off.
was the
Wait,
shit.
hey, me, you, later. We're gonna finish this.
We're boyfriend girlfriend now.
Wait, were you?
Let's go have
Did
a
that
pizza.
did that straight go into relationship or was it a one-off? Because
No, yeah, we were boyfriend girlfriend,
Oh.
and we held hands in the between periods. You know, we
Oh.
high fived and
That-
played Mario Kart. I
that
don't
shit-
know what.
that shit didn't happen in Joyce, man.
Did you mean
that shit
that,
didn't
like,
happen in Joyce.
she was really angry, like a certain? Never mind.
Where are you going with this?
No, I always started out. Honestly, I started out waist. I never went shoulders.
You're not a hover hand
Man.
sort of
I
guy. You got to go right to
I was
the.
just like immediately start out waist.
I think we all did.
And then you work.
I think we just understood
and
that
then
was
you,
allowed.
You work your way down.
Maybe I embellished.
Yes.
Maybe I'm cool like you and went straight for the lower back.
I'm not saying I'm cool. I just
No, then it was getting that arms full outstretched thing to like stop. It was getting closer. That was
that first
there
2
was
minutes
there was none of the
song.
straight arms. I did fib a little bit there.
Oh come on, but there were though. Like,
I thought that was a good
happened.
painting the picture sort of like comparison. People would be like, "Oh yeah, seen that on the TV."
How old are the people that listen to this podcast? You go,
Jeepers, that's just like my childhood.
Oh, you go straight hips. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So
The kids at the dance, Sarah.
So you
and
just
you were right.
so yours was 0 to 60. You went from nothing to kiss to relationship. Right?
No, actually, the first the first relationship or first girlfriend that we agreed that we were going out lasted 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
We did not talk to each other. We did not hold each other's hands.
No, that one doesn't count.
We had a good birthday party at my friend's house, and we hugged
shared the cake and stuff.
and stuff, and we were hanging out with each other and scooting up and next to each other.
Yeah.
And and then we're like, this was 6th grade, and it lasted 3 days, and then it was like, well, maybe we should stop this. We don't know what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those don't count. But I mean, like this particular thing was like you hadn't done anything, dance, kiss, relationship.
It didn't last. The relationship didn't last. You know,
what?
I mean, they never did.
You guys aren't still together?
Back then, like 2 weeks was a long time.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it was
sure.
Forever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, making it to the end of the week was a miracle.
No shit.
Yeah.
Was it like
no? I didn't even get to go to her house. Like.
Yeah.
I developed a little bit faster than you, I guess. My first kiss, I think I was 9.
Ooh, that is early.
I was friends with this girl, and her sister or cousin came up for the summer, and I was hanging out with them, and like I ended up like my other friend, she was like, "You've never kissed anybody, you should kiss her." And I was like, "Fuck,
dude, yeah, that's so
and
great."
She like turned to me and she's like, "I'm down."
All right, let's
and I was
kiss.
Like, "Oh,
that's the best kind."
And that was my first kiss.
Dude, that is awesome.
Kissed her.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and then we kind of had a little thing for like a couple weeks.
Right.
But it was always just
making
going
out
to be
stuff like that. But
it was always just going to be a dalliance.
Yes, it was just a summer fling.
A summer fling, yeah.
Back in the early 90s.
It's over so fast.
Dude, we should do a podcast about camp.
Ooh,
oh, yeah.
That's a good topic.
We don't have time today to do camp, but we should do a...
Put that one in the notebook, guys. That's a good one.
Oh, I always got that one in the notebook. One of my most embarrassing moments ever.
Oh, right.
Actually,
Wonderful.
The most probably embarrassing.
Wait,
but I really don't care about it anymore.
Did you tell the podcast, or did you just tell me? Because I think I remember.
No, I didn't tell it. No, I've not told it on the podcast. That's one that's gonna be. Maybe that's like episode 20 or something. That's a little bit too early to.
Okay, and this is episode 9.
You gotta weed out
11 episodes, guys. We're gonna hear the story.
You gotta weed out the casual fans and make sure that only the hardcore fans who stick with you get to hear that story.
Oh, that's gonna be a great one.
It's a big,
Nope, it's gonna happen early.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
I'm gonna pry it out of you. Tell me about it.
I already told you about it. I don't know how I'm gonna tell it on the podcast. Anyways,
I love these cliffhangers.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we kind of went through our romantic shit. As romantic as we get for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it all stopped after like we were 9 and 13. It was just like that. That's where it ended.
No more of that. Shit. Now it's just, hey, do you want to date? No? Okay. Hey, do you want to date? Yeah. All right, we're a couple now.
Yeah, all right.
There was relationships on and off, but we don't want to talk about those right now. Those mid-teenager.
I guess not.
Those-
Yeah,
those
no,
late-
those
late
are
teenager
bad.
ones.
Those are always
Those
like
ones
bad,
are just
embarrassing.
so emo and just like people listening to
Little hormone monsters
fucking
just
My
trying to.
Terrible.
Chemical
Yeah.
Romance and
Dude,
fucking
Big
Hawthorne
Mouth-
Heights.
Like
Dude,
totally
Big Mouth
relates to
is-
me. Have you seen Big Mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
It's totally.
it's over the top, but at the same time, you're like, yep,
Yeah.
yeah, just
it's-
little fucking creatures.
So we'll
Yeah.
just keep into the Jakes when they were young
Oh,
and they
man.
thought they
They're being all
like people
cute.
and girls and stuff. We don't want to get into like the high school girlfriends and stuff.
Okay.
That's when she got real, right?
All right. You said it.
I think
not
maybe
me.
we do. Maybe not this
Yeah.
episode, but maybe we get into that too
Oh.
later.
Hey, do you think you could grab me another?
Fill
thank
in
you,
the
Phil.
beers.
Phil,
Yes.
Phil, by the way, often mentioned on the podcast,
Is
will be a
sitting
future
in today
guest.
here.
Yes.
Thanks,
Phil.
bud.
That's his hand handing Jacob.
He's here, folks. He's finally listening,
Yes,
and
and he doesn't have a choice because he's sitting here. So
and you're his bride.
can we get a shout out, Phil? Can we get a hey? There it is.
Oh,
there you
Phil, that it sounds exactly
Obviously,
like Phil.
yes,
For as long as I've known
exactly.
him, that's how he
Whenever
sounds.
he says hey, like in that pitch, that's exactly what he sounds like.
It's good, man.
So thank you, Phil, for coming out to the podcast. Finally listening.
Followed on Instagram. Yep. Yeah.
And what?
For those of you who couldn't hear, Phil said that they're basically holding hands.
Basically, oh man.
So
Yeah,
No.
that's like pretty much going steady.
Really?
Like,
that's
So yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to being done. We're gonna do a little after hours, maybe.
we definitely could. I'm trying to just rack my mind, see if there's anything else that's.
I mean,
first.
I got a bunch of other shit.
Oh.
These are our notes, by
Oh.
the way.
Oh, this one
You used
right
to make
here.
fun of me because I
Hold on.
wrote on napkins.
That one. That one right
Oh,
there.
punch in the
that'd
face. Okay, yeah, okay.
No, you weren't supposed to say it.
Oh,
Yeah, punched in the face in the after
Okay.
hours. We can talk about the first time we've been punched in the face.
Oh,
there you go. Save the violent
I've-
conversation
yes.
for after hours. Yeah.
Jesus.
So I've been punched in the face multiple times, so it's gonna take me a minute
Oh.
to figure out the first time.
Oh,
First time I
okay.
was punched in the face.
Well, get it to your notes.
I have been
and
punched in the
see,
face
like,
multiple times.
That says a lot about you.
I've
Impressive.
only punched one other person in the face.
That's admirable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just taking punches.
But you've just taken hits.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can take
It's
a
like-
fucking, as you can see from
I
the
thought
last
this was
the
America.
slap. Like, yeah. I can take a punch in the face. Yeah. And, yeah, it's happened multiple times. Sometimes you get into shit and you get punched in the face.
All right, and with that, we will say we'll
Punched? Okay, we were not vibing at all. I thought we were going to punch each other in the face.
I
The slap
thought it
from
was
the
really
last
obvious
time-
you were going up for a sequel
like,
to the slap.
Dude, yeah, we were going to just step it up. Okay, no.
Right?
No.
no. Oh,
There we go. Okay. High five. Thank you guys so much for coming back. We really appreciate it.
coming back. We're starting right now.
No, coming back and listening to the podcast.
Right. We
But
haven't
we're
left
gonna-
yet.
I'm trying to leave.
Oh, okay. Well, you're doing it in a real confusing way. At least it's confusing for me.
Okay.
No, I think
we
everyone else
appreciate
got
you guys
it.
Oh,
coming
okay. All right.
listening
Well,
to our podcast. We really appreciate it. Do you understand now?
yeah.
Okay. Then say
I
goodnight.
said yeah, but I don't.
Just say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. We love you. Thank you. Small Town Jakes podcast.
With Tom Hanks. No, he's not showing up. Oh man.
Oh shit, he's not here. Okay. Well, we thought we had Tom Hanks
Here's Tom
here.
Hanks. His propeller.
Wilson. We thought we had Tom Hanks. He was supposed to be here earlier.
Yeah,
and,
we contacted. Everything sounded good, but then like,
yeah, there was a problem with like his Uber driver, and he's not going to be able
yeah,
to make it.
yeah. There's no Uber drivers. That's the problem.
I mean, that's literally why Tom Hanks isn't here recording all this. So
There's a
we're
labor
just-
shortage.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah. To the after hours of the podcast.
That was sick.
Thanks, bro.
You're smooth. I think
You know,
I think you.
There was a lot of sarcasm, I think, layered on that.
No,
but I'm gonna,
no, that was.
I'm
no,
gonna
that
take
was,
that as a
was
compliment.
genuine compliment.
Thanks, brother.
Yes. You had alluded to we were going to talk about first time being punched in the face.
Punched in the face.
With a
Punch
fist.
me in my fucking face. No, that wasn't doing a call to action.
Is that a reference to Face McShooty?
That's a reference to probably some lost episode, but no, actually we talked about it. Kick me in my fucking face.
Oh
With
yeah,
the soccer ball.
The soccer ball at Ozfest.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Anyways,
Brilliant.
Callback, everyone.
punched. Call it back. Episodes ago. It's episode 9. Everybody. That was episode like 4, something like that.
You're just shooting in the dark.
Go back to
Yeah, I don't know.
fairs, festivals, and carnies.
That's
or
3.
Something like that. Okay. Well, don't call me out on that.
I'm not, I'm not.
A couple beers.
I'm just saying.
Stop being a dick. Okay?
I wasn't trying to be.
No, we were alluding to punched in the face.
Okay, yeah.
So,
we're stalling for punch in the face.
When was the first time you were punched in the face?
First time I was directly, full on punched in the face
with a fist.
Now, I always I had an older brother, but
I've been punched in the face by my older brother too.
Honestly,
By
I haven't been I haven't been punched in the face by my older brother. He did everything else. He elbow dropped me. He gave me the arm bar. All the wrestling moves that we learned on the TV.
My brother was a year older than me, so we would go fisticuffs.
My brother was 4 years older than me,
So
he would just
ass.
dominate me. Just twist me up like a pretzel. He's like, "Oh, does that hurt? Does that hurt?"
I had to learn to hold my own at a young age with my brother
too.
and his friends.
Me too. I learned how to deal with somebody a lot bigger than you and use their weight against them.
Judo?
I'm quick.
You knew Krav Maga? What? But anyways, punch in the face by somebody that not your family or like a family friend.
All right. Well,
I guess, which is kind of weird to say, punched in the face by somebody who's not your family or a family friend.
There's this younger guy. When I say younger guy, he was, I don't know, early 20s. And I was in the upper 20s at this point. And I haven't been punched in my...
And this is the guy that we were talking about earlier, right?
Right.
Douche bag. No, not
he would
names.
just do everything he could to get onto people's nerves, push people's buttons, that sort of thing. Well, anyways, he showed up at my house, at my back door, knocking on the door, and, "Hey, let's party," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll get a beer out, and I'll drink a beer and hang out with you," and I had just gotten a mini bike. The mini bike was a 125cc little rad little dirt bike.
I remember.
And this was at 11 o'clock at night, and he goes, "Oh, can I ride it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure," because usually I'm like, "Oh yeah, it would be fine." And you ride around in my yard. I've got a big enough yard here. Noise complaints, nothing is gonna happen, right? And then I was like, "Oh, it's after 10 o'clock, so you're not supposed to. You could get called on the cops."
Yeah.
But he went on to roll it out my back door, start it up, and then peeled out and started going down the alley, down the streets. And I could hear him on my bike, just what, and I'm fuming. I'm so upset that he would just do that when I told him no.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Don't do it. It's too late.
So he comes back.
Otherwise, I would have been fine with it, right? But anyways, and he was being a jackass about it. He came back, and I was just fuming. I couldn't handle myself, and I just, as soon as he came back, I came back and I slapped him in his face.
Slap a motherfucker in his face.
I slapped him in his face,
dude.
And I said,
people do that sometimes, motherfucker.
And I was so mad. I was like,
in the face.
It's like, don't disrespect me like that.
Don't you fucking disrespect
Don't you do it.
Fucking, oh my
god. And he was like, he got all charged up. He was just like,
it's the day of my daughter's wedding. You
okay, we're gonna fight. You don't just slap a person and then not intend to fight. And I'm like, that's kind of true.
No,
that's kind of true, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's an intentional, like, hurtful slap that you're trying to, like,
if he knew he did wrong,
like,
then he should have broken out of his drunken stupor and been like, that was stupid of me to do.
Yeah.
But then he wanted to be a dick and fight.
I got my bike and I went and put it back inside the back of the house there, and I was like, dude, just get out of here, man. Just get off my property. Just go. I don't want to fight you, but, like, seriously, I don't want you here. And he comes back after a minute and knocks on my back door. I open up the back door and I go, oh, what?
What do you want? Yeah.
Yeah. And he goes, and, like, he's straight up, he was quick too, and he faked it, and then he just fucking went for it, and he just, like, clocked me right in my face, just, like, right off the chin, and it took me down, but by the time I just, like, got back up, and he was gone, and
just
he got
sucker
his.
Punch a motherfucker in the face and run.
He just. He got his in, and then he took off, and I couldn't believe it. It's just.
See, I would have had him by the collar and just brought him back in.
Oh, good, yeah.
You ain't getting back out from this shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a strong kid, though. Like, he hit me hard. He hit me really fucking hard.
I know the guy you were talking about, and I got into it with him one day, and I was gonna beat the fucking shit out of him after work one day. And he ended up coming up and apologizing. Oh, man. I didn't beat the shit out of him.
Not this, Jake.
I mean, good on you.
Not now.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking back, I should have beat the fuck out of him. Maybe wouldn't punch you in the face.
Yeah, well, that one sucked. And honestly,
he's just the kind of motherfucker that just needs somebody to punch him in the face.
And it
we should go do it. Muscle. No, we should go do it right now. No, okay.
Honestly, I think he's actually, like, reformed. I think he likes to fish now. He's got a lady that's been a while.
No, we're not gonna get into any of that shit.
Okay, let's just
go. That motherfucker just needs to get punched in the face twice. So, we really appreciate you guys coming back to the after hours.
Well, there you have it. There's a story. I got punched in my fucking face.
And we're gonna go find that guy. Actually, right now. And we're going to go punch him in the face. So.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
See y'all. Have a good night. How's that?